in the conference tournament. We're going to step aside here inside the FedEx Forum. When we come back, the opening tip between South Florida and Memphis.
He really has done a great job. He's the most talented team in the league, and a team that can be really explosive offensively and has gotten progressively better on the defensive end. Got 94 made threes on the year. Pinion has 95. They are volume three-point takers.
One of the reasons why this team has been so dangerous all year. You talk about both of those sharpshooters in Enos and Pinion.
The best year is the most dominant player in the league. I mean, they're a team, it's rim twos or threes.
Counteract the speed of South Florida here tonight. Here's Doug McDaniel. Inside they go to Bradshaw and finishes it off.
Nice job working at that matchup. Started in man tonight, but I would imagine we're going to see a lot of 2-3 zone.
Here's your guy, Isaiah Nelson, and he finishes with his.
Lucky in the changeover to man, you lost Doug McDaniel, by far Memphis's best offensive player.
Here's Josh Omojafo. He is known as the transfer from South Carolina. Spent 3 years in the SEC, finishing up his play here in the American. As Barry, elbow jumper, got it. Memphis can get up and down. They're going to try to push the pace here with Doug McDaniel. Stops on a Don, back dribble, and knocks down the J. Wes Enos immediately double-teamed. Inside they go to Nelson, and he fights through the contact to finish for his second field goal.
His shooting numbers not great because of that. Small guard.
They can win this whole thing. This is going to be a battle here tonight. Started to unravel as Penny Hardaway trying to keep it together down the stretch and make this conference tournament late in the season. Rim run and an attack there. Tower, pass off the mark. Look at the hustle by Memphis getting that 50-50 ball. McDaniel, wing, drives, baseline, lays it in. We got a 2-point game. We played 4 minutes, and Memphis a chance to tie this game or take the lead with a 3. Davis bumped. Foul on the floor.
Exponentially better this season. He's their guy, and he's been dominant. I mean, we talked about the scoring. He's hitting over 4 offensive rebounds.
Enos, anytime he touches it, he gets a lot of pressure. Push shot off the mark, and a foul rims out. Nelson, lane opens up, and he finishes with the left.
What a run. And plays with such a motor.
Coach Hodgson said he should not only be the player of the year, he thinks he should be the defensive player of the year as well. Rattled in, and Doug McDaniel. Collins, the big man, thought about it. As Brown launches too strong, and a foul on the rebound. On the floor for the first time. As double screen by both big men for Memphis. McDaniel, another mid-range jumper. Oh, he is feeling it. First lead of the
range and all off of the bounce. I mean, tough shots.
3 the other way, and the answer is there. Shaw. 9 on the shot clock for the Tigers. Parker cut off. Good D by Enos. Turnaround. That's just a better shot. One rebound there by Bedford as Memphis looking to push the pace. Bedford now cutting, leaning in. Well, the crowd here in Memphis is appreciating the effort from the Tigers. They are showing heart, they are showing intensity, and they are finding each other. Tierno Enos trying to challenge the big man. As Hightower able to finish it off the glass.
Really unselfish team, too. That's much, much better.
All right, let's see how Memphis attacks this zone here of South Florida. Here's Bradshaw getting inside. If you're just joining us, a reminder of what's at stake tonight. South Florida with a win can clinch the outright regular season title. Under 10 minutes to play here in this first half. Parker from the elbow. A little awkward on that jumper, but he gets it to go. Omojafo. And that is a goaltend. As Bradshaw pinned it after Reddy hit the Florida with numbers, throwing it up top, but Collins could not finish. Coming the other way is Davis, and he had that one pinned, a goaltend. Going the patience against the zone. Bradshaw gets to that free throw line. Now McDaniel finds his spot. He has been red hot since the opening.
Bounce.
Majafo open in the corner, rattles home a three.
On his own personal show. But you do wonder, given the fact that Memphis in this 2-3 zone.
1 of 2 from the line for Thedford. And out Tigers. Oh, Majafo, how about that fake out getting to the rim? Daniel trying to find that soft spot in the zone. How about a no-look pass to Thedford? What a dime from McDaniel.
To find Thedford. And then a great heads-up play on the follow-up by Quante Berry to get the...
Get the start here for South Florida. All right, there's our Women's Championship Sunday ESPN Live 66 Big 12 title on line. What an afternoon of championship women's hoops. Back. 1 of 2 at the line. No-look pass here is Thedford hanging no good. Berry tipped it.
But it's put a lot of stress on their defense.
But South Florida has not been taken. Berry 3. Oh, Majafo with the speed burst.
But it starts
3-minute scoring drought from Memphis that will end here at the free throw line. Sear Parker. As Parker goes. Under 4 minutes left in his first half.
nice.
Davis on the backside. Good find by Enos is being hounded by Berry. Splits the D. And a goaltend on Davis. For Curtis Gibbons the third. As Gibbons knocks them both down and ties. Baseline drive. Now Memphis switches floor. Gibbons the third. There's the first 3 of the night for Memphis. Hightower with speed, back the other way. How about that take from the freshman? Davis gets rid of it. Berry had it tipped away. Hightower streaking up the floor, and 1! Completes the three-point play, South Florida. One of the storylines coming into the night. The sharpshooters, Wes Enos and Joseph Pippen in a season.
You know, most teams are lucky to have one guy challenge the school's three-point record.
Gibbons the third. Here's his push shot. Too strong. Gets it back. Now Sincere Parker off the side of the basket. Balance short on that 3. Memphis with numbers. Sincere Parker challenged. Ingram with the board. No good.
They were playing for a 2-for-1 there. Brian Hodgson wanted that shot.
Late pass, but they find effort here on senior night in Memphis. 3. Enos fouled, plus the bucket. The 4-point play. Inbound is a Hightower. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, gets it off in time. Oh, he beats the buzzer. Count it for the... Nearly 2 minutes in. Brown, ring rod. How about that swat by Bradshaw? Berry comes the other way, and he is fouled going up. C.J. Brown with the kick out. Open is Jones. Knocks down the 3. That's too low. It's stolen by Brown.
Nice job swarming to the ball.
Brown with the Euro finish plus the foul. And South. C.J. Brown, the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, converts the 3 to second half. Pump fake in the air. And Nelson will pick up his third. Jaffo sneaks by his man and somehow gets it over. This will reset the offense. Shot clock at 14. McDaniel, he's open. And they needed that. 2 hours early, eating a quality breakfast, getting treatment, watching film. I want you to get the habits to be successful later in life. As Jaffo. McDaniel, nice pass inside. Davis is hacked and finishes through the contact. The three-point play is good from Davis. Silla inside, he's fouled, plus the bucket. As Jaffo now backing down his man. Collins, he can make those. And a push on the rebound. Enos pick and roll to Collins as he. All right, this is our ESPN NBA Friday doubleheader. We got Jaylen Brown. Pinion open from the corner, short. A good box out by Parker and a foul called. Enos has had to work real hard tonight. Brown, three, rattles home. Crossover back to his left, but couldn't finish. Now Jaffo getting downhill, and he'll be fouled on the floor. As Jaffo knocks down both free throws.
You gotta make 6-footers.
Jaffo, how about that burst? As play call. This is now the largest lead of the game. As Enos, the little hoist one, he has not had any daylight today. Blocked by Parker. Those runs we've seen where Memphis has been in so many games. The other team just finding a spurt as Enos half. Kicked around. It is Bradshaw giving it back to Davis. Plenty of time, 11 seconds. McDaniel split.
Still knocks it down.
18 points to lead the way for Memphis for McDaniel. As Enos step back three, his second tonight.
And he is a dog defensively. And for a shooter to be as good as he is defensively is a little bit unique.
As McDaniel blows by him. Here he is trying to go work. Deep three, goes to the deck, no foul called. As Nelson will match the single season school record for threes in a 97. Bradshaw. Inside, Sincere. Parker, reverse plus the foul. Three-point play is good by Parker. Enos with a little space, pulls off the mark. And a foul on the rebound. All right, we got the final weekend of men's college basketball, the regular season. 5 Florida taking on Kentucky at 4. Then number 1 Duke hosts number 17 North Carolina at 6:30. Auburn and 16th ranked Alabama. Lead is back to single digits. As Jones, he yabbed it on him. C.J. Brown up and under. There's Jones again. Making sure they went over every detail for the game plan and shooter. Off the inbound, Doug McDaniel knocks down the three. Davis, challenge, lays it in. Out of bounds, turnover.
It'll be interesting to see how long.
The rim, tipped up, no good. Another chance. Bradshaw, he is stripped. And here comes South Florida. Enos challenging McDaniel to spin, and there's the goaltend. Kick out. Givens the third three. Short. Rebound. And that's going to be... Hightower just ran with that one, and they travel. But in front of his bench, rimmed out on the three, and the tip out. South Florida with numbers. Omajafo, and it's going to be stripped out of bounds. Good look to Davis as he lays it in. And he is down behind the play. It is a 5-on-4 for South Florida as McDaniel is still down. Pinion throws up the lob, but can't finish. Enos gets the clear out. Now the pull-up off the window. Parker's met by Nelson. Davis, the step through, finds the open lane. Enos finds Nelson off the roll, but out of bounds. Another turnover. Double screen as McDaniel working on Pinion. Now Givens blows by him, and the layup is there. The just over 13-minute mark here in the second half. Enos over Bradshaw.
Boom, and again, making plays off of the bounce.
Backdoor cut. Givens lays it in. From Jones, now gives it up to Pinion. 1 minute to play in regulation. Pinion, three, no good. Jones, a one-handed rebound. Ted Jones makes 50 seconds to play. Parker picks up his dribble, gets it to Davis. Now McDaniel, baseline drive, hanging, lays it in. Enos gets it across. Pinion launches a three off the mark. Did not need to take it. No foul called. Jones is open underneath. Man, to try to draw up some confusion. He's inbounded to Jones. Time is running. First one off the mark.
To get to the basket, play for two, and make them take more free throws.
Given. But it is South Florida looking like they will hold on. It was a battle. '86-'89 win over Memphis, and the Bulls will wrap up the outright regular season championship here in the American.
South Florida, what a job by Brian Hodgson, their staff, and these players to win themselves a regular season championship.